Next game, it is going to be Wright State taking on the Norse of Northern Kentucky. 7 o'clock tip-off. The Norse, they are laying 3.5. Totals at 146. We're seeing money on Northern Kentucky and money on the over. The Norse open as the 3-point favorite, up to minus 3.5. Total open 145, up to 146. The Wright State Raiders are plus 155 on the money line. Pretty good price point there. I think there's a lot of value in that price point. Wright State 8-2 straight up in their last 10, 8-3 straight up as the official road team. The Raiders rank in the top 5 in the country in scoring on average per game. They're also in the top 20 in offensive rebounding. Loudon Love, 16 points a game, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks. Bill Wampler, 16 points a game, 4 rebounds for him. And Tanner Holden, 12 points a game, 7 rebounds. Holden, 62% from the field and 43% from beyond the arc. Wright State, top 10 in road scoring, top 20 in road offensive rebounding. Now, Northern Kentucky, on the other side, they failed to cover the number in 3 out of their last 4. They're also just 50% against the spread at home. They struggle on home defensive rebounding, and they're just 40% against the spread, taking on teams over 650. Now, 4 out of Northern Kentucky's last 6 did get over the number. They're also 8-4 to the over as the official home team. 6 out of Wright State's last 7 got over the total. They're also 8-3 to the over as the official road team themselves. I'm going to go ahead and lean toward the road dog in this one. Give me Wright State plus 3.5 and the over 146 in that contest. Next game, Siena taking on Marist. 7 o'clock, Red Foxes. Siena, they are minus 6 on the road. Total 129. No real surprise here. Money on Siena, money on the under. We saw a 1-point move toward the Saints and moving downward on the total. So once again, the Siena Saints opened as the 5-point favorite, up to minus 6. Total open 130, down to 129. Right now, Marist is plus 215 on the money line. And if you like the Red Foxes in this game, can't blame you. 7-3 against the spread in their last 10. They're allowing just 65 points per contest, and they're holding their opponents to just 41% from the field. Now, Marist is 8-2 against the number in their games that tipped off at the current point spread this year. Michael Kubich, 10 points a game, 6 rebounds, 2 steals. And Matthew Harame, 9 points a game, 5 rebounds, 41% from beyond the arc. We're looking at a Marist squad who is allowing just 65 points per contest in the friendly confines. They're also holding their opponents to just 40% from the field at home. Now, Siena on the other side, they failed to cover the number in 2 out of their last 3. They're also just 3-10 against the spread as the official road team. They're shooting just 68% from the stripe when they travel, and they're giving up 75 points per contest away from home. A couple more things to add about the Saints here. They are 42% against the spread when laying the points. They've also failed to cover the point spread in 6 out of their last 7 as the official road favorite. Now, 5 out of Siena's last 6 games did stay under the number. Marist on the other side, 7-5 to the under at home. I'm going to lean toward the home dog in this one, giving me Marist plus 6 and the under 129 in that contest. Next and final matchup for the show, names you probably recognize. I'm talking about Washington State taking on the Huskies. 9 o'clock, University of Washington. The Huskies are the 9.5-point favorite at home, total at 138. Not seeing a whole lot of movement on the sides. Pretty good two-way action there. We did see steady movement upward on the total. So once again, Washington open and remains minus 9.5. Total open 137 up to 138. Right now, Wazoo's plus 420 on the money line. Wazoo also losers in 7 out of their last 8 road games. They failed to cover the point spread in 7 out of those 8 games. They're currently on a 4-game losing streak where they went just 3-6 against the spread in their last 9. The Cougars are averaging a measly 65 points per contest when traveling. They're also shooting just 38% from the field in that category. The Huskies on the other side pretty dominant over this Washington State team. 7-3 straight up in their last 10 head-to-head matchups. They rank in the top 10 in the country in defensive field goal percentage. They're holding their opponents to just 65 points per game and just 37% from the field. Now, the Huskies also rank in the top 25 in defensive field goal percentage at home. They are 10-6 straight up in the friendly confines. Total-wise, Washington 9-7 to the under at home. Wazoo 3-0 to the under in their last 3. 70% to the under in their last 10. I'm going to lean toward the home favorite. Give me Washington Huskies minus 9.5 and the under 138 in that game. All right, let's go ahead and dive into some shout-outs. Once again, brought to you by patreon.com/BrockPage, where we went 4-1 yesterday in our premium picks on that website. Shout out to Alpha, Hugs and Kisses, Vernon Williard, Gerald Miner, Michael Lighty Jr., KP Productions, CP Incorporated, Charlie XTS. Shout out to Mystic Kenny New York, Ralph Portuando, Todd Locke, V. Rudy, and last but certainly not least, got to give a shout out to Stephen Lewis. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on Patreon. But most importantly, guys, I got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel right now and give the video a thumbs up. I need those likes. But anyway, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. Happy Friday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.